Hello there, this is Rex Nebula. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Nijisanji again. So Nijisanji has gotten into another controversy. Honestly, at this point, I don't really think they're capable of staying away from drama in the near future. Something really silly has happened, and apparently a lot of people are angry at Nijisanji because, hear me out here, there are Nijisanji VTubers are saying thank you to Nijisanji fan artists. Now, on the surface, there's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with saying thank you for the fan artists who spent their time and effort to make beautiful fan art to promote your VTuber activities. It's wholesome to thank them. It's normal. The problem here is a lot of people are angry because they see a bunch of Nijisanji VTubers putting out tweets thanking artists all at the same time, and they feel it is a coordinated PR attempt by the Nijisanji company to improve their image instead of genuinely thanking their artists. There used to be another coordinated PR attempt allegedly back in the past where a lot of Nijisanji VTubers would come together, put out tweets around the same time saying how much they love their family. And these artist appreciation tweets just seemed like something that happened in the past, but it doesn't feel genuine. So what's happening? Why are Nijisanji's VTubers tweeting out these tweets saying thank you to artists? Well, it all started as a response to a fan artist who got bullied because she was selling Nijisanji fan merch at a convention. This right here is a Nijisanji fan called Mayana, and she's talking about her experiences selling Nijisanji fan merch at a local convention last week. Mayana would say, "Hi, I've decided I want to share my experience of when I sold NijiEN fan merch at a local con last weekend. I thought the current issue would only affect sales, understandably, but my friends and I also had to deal with rude and hurtful comments from people passing by our booth. The first time it happened, I wasn't there since my friends and I decided to man the booth in shifts, and it wasn't my turn yet. I came back to see one of my friends angry on my behalf, because some people who passed by our booth were loudly gossiping as soon as they saw my merch. From behind our booth, my friend saw those people point at my NijiEN fan merch stickers and loudly comment at them saying things like, 'These next quotes are translated, doesn't that company have an issue right now?' And even mockingly saying, 'Why are they even selling that?' Another time it happened, I was managing at the back of the table. Someone was interested in buying one of my stickers, so I was excited. But then I saw their companion immediately try to stop them from getting one while saying, translated, 'Didn't you hear about the thing?' One of my friends was in front of our booth to assist customers at the time, and I'm really grateful for how she supported me at that time. That friend isn't even part of the fandom, but that companion started questioning her about the current issue with NijiEN and AnyColor. My friend simply explained that we were selling fan merch and not official merch, so none of the profits from our sales will be supporting the company. Instead, the profits would be supporting the fan artists who created the merch. The companion stopped talking at that, and the person they were with ended up buying the sticker they wanted. But it was still a stressful experience to be excited at a potential customer, then witness someone else try to stop them from buying the fan merch you worked so hard on. Yet another time it happened. I was in front of the booth to help assist customers. I walked towards two people who went to our table, but when I went beside them, I froze and couldn't start the usual sales talk because I realized they were laughing while pointing at my art. While I was right beside those two people in front of our booth, they laughed while gossiping about NijiEN and pointing at my fan merch, then loudly saying, "Nice joke," before walking away. At that point, I couldn't take it anymore, and I had to leave our booth because I broke down. For the first 10 seconds after that went down, I thought I was really just angry. But as soon as I told my friends at the back of the table what just happened, I broke down and couldn't stop crying. My friend accompanied me to an exhibitor lounge until I could calm down. I was just so confused and upset because I understood that those people have grievances with AnyColor and how they've handled the recent issues, but I can't understand why they would extend their anger to fan artists like me who create not to support communities but to share joy. And while I do understand that their hateful words say more about their opinion on any color rather than my art, it was difficult not to feel completely unbothered when something you worked so hard for gets disrespected in the process of them needing to express their hate in public. I wasn't the only one who was selling NijiEN fan merch at the convention. I worry that the rude people I mentioned behaved the same with them. I didn't hear about any incidents in the other booths though, but I'd be happy if they didn't have an hurtful experience like I did. Okay, but why would you decide to make NijiEN merch at a time like this? The short answer is that I didn't. I prepared my merchandise ahead of the con. It was already in production when Selen's termination notice dropped, and I just decided to sell it for the con I prepared it for. The long answer is this was the very first time I had the opportunity to sell fan merch at a convention. My friends and I registered as exhibitors last December, and I was really happy to be able to share my first time boothing with them. I didn't have any art prepared for merchandise production at all, and I am a slow artist with not a lot of free time. If I had around 2 months before the con, I thought I could at least complete one set of merch for one fandom. I decided to make chibi stickers of Etheria and Luxia members since NijiEN was one of my interests. I was able to start having the first batch of my stickers printed in late January, and then Selen's termination notice dropped less than 2 weeks before the convention. Mayana would go on to say this was the tweet I made to promote the fan merch I'll be selling for the event. I posted it in the evening my time zone 5 days before the event. The next morning a message from NijiEN stream went up on Alira's channel, and we all know what happened next. Yeah, it checks out. Mayana actually did plan on selling the merchandise before Selen's termination announcement dropped, and you can see stickers on her tweet. Mayana would go on to say, my point in sharing all of this is to hopefully help all the other NijiEN fan merch artists that may find themselves in the same situation as me, especially if the ongoing issue escalates. On its own, it's a heads up on what they might sadly need to expect while selling fan merch now. But what I hope this can become is a post for awareness that can prevent those hurtful experiences from happening to NijiEN fan merch artists in the first place. Please remember that us fan merch artists are not even officially affiliated with the company you're angry with. Lastly, just let's please try our best to be respectful to everyone as much as we can. A convention is supposed to be an event where we can come together and enjoy our shared interests. So let's keep it a happy experience for everyone. Many Nijisanji VTubers saw the tweet and responded by thanking the artist, as well as every other artist that draws Nijisanji art. Bantakura would say, artists create what you want to create. Art is about expression, and I hope you'll continue to express the things you love with others who love it too. That's all that matters. Thank you for sharing your vision with the rest of us. And Elouette would say, thank you to each and every artist that exists on this planet. Maria Marionette would say, thank you artists. I'm always excited to see the fan art you draw, and I hope you will be able to draw what you want whenever you want as well. Raymoon would say, come here artists, I just bought Nutella. I'll share a spoon of Nutella with you just for this time, one time only. Volga would express his thank you to everyone who shows their creative passion for what they love through any creative medium. Fan art, cosplay, fan fiction clips, crafts, etc. All of it goes on to inspire more people than you will ever know. Thank you for keeping your fandoms alive and never stop sharing that passion. Ranzoto would say, artists, always have fun and create. Focus on the positivity and love around you that comes from what you've made. That's what you and everyone deserves. You are awesome, support each other and create happiness. The rest is meaningless.